So this is my Brothers CBR 600. This bike scares the hell out of me. One, it's in GP shift. I don't know GP shift. I've been riding standard all the miles I put on a bike has been standard. So actually I'm kind of getting the hang of it. But what scares the hell out of me is this has a quarter throttle on it. It's super dangerous. In addition to a large gear on the rear. A lot of people put larger gears on the rear for, you know, torque and also doing wheelies, but I think the combination with the quarter throttle and a larger rear gear just makes this thing much more dangerous. My brother has got like 18,000 miles on it. He put about 14,000 miles on this thing. First bike that he had, and you know, he's been riding for years. I've been riding for years too, but this thing scares the hell out of me. Oh, there we go. Stalled it out. I mean, it feels good, and it clicks right in. Another thing is what was I gonna say? Oh, this thing definitely needs new tires. The tires are like probably 10 years old at least. This thing's been parked because he's got kids now, so he's not really riding that much. And he actually offered this bike to me. You know, I did some remodeling work on his new home. So he said, you know, I'll give you some money, and on top of that, I'll give you the bike. So I was like, that sounds like a good deal to me. But really, I'm pretty much just keeping this thing because he was going to sell it or give it to me. And I'm really just going to get this thing tuned up the way I like it, do some filming with it. But it's always going to be his bike, in my mind at least. He keeps telling me it's mine, but I don't really feel like it's mine. It feels really good. The front end feels quite different from my ZX. He basically told me, don't change anything on it, just learn the bike. And he's probably right. Alright, now it feels fine. I was having some trouble with this thing a couple times I rode it. But I did do a little warm-up on my bike first. A couple times I rode this thing, I wasn't warmed up at all. And I kept messing up the GP. I kept doing reverse. This bike sounds killer. I love the sound of this bike. I'm definitely not ready to open it up yet. Shit, maybe all this thing needs is some new tires. It doesn't seem to want to lean as easily as my bike does. But so anyway, I tried mess with the gear shift, change it to standard, and like I said, I don't trust myself doing mechanical things on a motorcycle, so I'm gonna take it to the shop. And mind you, I just crashed like a few months ago, so getting on a completely different setup is a little scary to me. Oh, here we go. Just got to remember those upshifts. Shift up to go to downshift. Press down to upshift. Oh, another thing is this thing has no mirrors. I got this one mirror. There we go. But I gotta look so far down to my left to see what's behind me. That's dangerous too. I like the revs. It feels really good. It's just I'm not real confident leaning it yet. Definitely wouldn't want to have this thing up in the hills right now. My poor brother, I keep telling him how much I hate this bike. He's like, no man, just get used to it. Good bike. Traction control, no mirrors, quarter throttle, bad tires, large gear on the rear, but it's a beautiful thing. Come on, get in gear. Oh, it doesn't want to get in gear. There it is. And people love this bike. People love these CBR 600s. I was riding with him one day. My bike was brand new, the 2016 ZX 600. And people were jocking his bike way more than mine. Mine was brand new. I was like, what the heck? Oh. Like when I'm trying to turn, like the front end wants to turn instead of staying straight. Like I gotta push it straight. Upshift to turn. Oh, and see, that's another thing. The rear will lock up and slide out. But a buddy told me that I can get a slipper clutch for this bike, so it doesn't do that. Yes, they're open. Thank you. All right, I'll see you. What scares me the most about this quarter throttle is there's times when I'm in a corner and the difference of hanging it perfect is barely moving the wrist. And I barely move the wrist just getting this thing on, you know, just getting this thing going out of into first gear. Love the sound of this bike. wheels in this turn. I'm gonna take it easy. I don't trust these tires. Nope, see? Man, what a perfect day. I should be up in the hills. I know they're all washed out though. It's been raining for like 2 weeks straight out here. Getting used to this thing. So my mechanic said the tires are wanted, kind of hard to get right now. So we're just going to go to the store over here, because they usually have a pretty good inventory. They keep a lot of stuff in stock. Cycle accessories. And I get the whole, like, the bike looks cool without the mirrors on it, but how are you gonna know if there's a cop behind you or not? You're not gonna know until they signal you, and then it's too late. So I'll probably order those tonight, actually. If I can find them. Oh, this thing needs an oil change, man. Forgot about that. These freaking lights, man. That's why I don't even like riding around town that much. It's just light after light. I hate it. Let's go. And here it is. If you guys are in the area, this place is dope. Easy, cool guys. How's it going? Good. Hey, I want to see if you have some Q3s for this bike, the CBR 600.
Yeah, 600RR.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm not sure if it's RR.
Here's the bike.
08.
I have the Q3 rear. I have that in stock for $209. I'm out with the front tire right now. The front tires are on order and that should be coming in within a day or two.
Okay.
I have a 120/60, which is a little bit too short. You look for the 120/70 for your bike. I'll have those in probably Wednesday.
Okay. How much would they be?
$209 for the rear tire, and the front tires are around 150-ish.
Okay. And then
Off the bike, we mount and balance for free if you bring in the wheels off the bike.
okay.
If you want us to do it on the bike, it'd be $40 per wheel.
Okay.
$80 to install on the bike.
Alrighty. What's your schedule like? You guys are usually busy.
I could get you in pretty readily.
Okay. Like maybe Friday or something?
Yeah, I can get you in Friday.
Okay. All right, well, I'll get back to you on that because I got to, I don't know what the rest of my schedule is going to be like this week.
Okay.
And then I'll call in, make sure you have the tires, and then
Okay.
if so, we'll set something up.
Sounds good.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you.
This is a good looking bike though. All these bikes are for sale. The Harley looks pretty cool. What else they got? Bunch of bikes I don't like. You know what? I think me and this bike is finally getting along. That was a problem. I could just never get along with this bike. Whenever I'd try and ride it. Up. See? It didn't feel like it wanted to lean with me right there. Like I wanted to turn instead of lean. That throws my confidence off big time. So I'm gonna take advantage of this nice weather, take the Victory out, get the fluids moving in that. I haven't rode that thing in a while. And then I think I'm gonna get back on the ZX, maybe go for a little rip. Fuck. the front end to lean it. On my bike, I don't have to do that. It just goes where my body goes. On this bike, I have to push it because it wants to steer on me. Upshift to go down. I understand why GP's the best, because when you're in a corner, your foot's not under the peg. But it's just gonna take some getting used to. I've just never been inclined to learn GP because I've been riding standard my whole all the miles I put on the bike, and it just works. I'm used to it, and it works. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, as they say. I'm actually starting to like this bike though. After all the crap I was talking. Well, I'm not really talking crap. I'm just pointing out what I don't like about this bike. Come on. You had the right of way, dummy. That felt good.